Hey everybody, I'm Ted Spicagna, or Ted Spicagna, however you want to say it. I'm at the Village Guitarist again. It's been a minute since I've done a video where I've actually had anything to say out loud. But that's because I have a very brief amount of time with this new guy. It's the PRS Dead Spec Silver Sky. And so I brought my Silver Sky from home to kind of play them side by side with each other, see what's different. Obviously there's a lot of changes to this thing, that's kind of the idea with it. But so if you haven't seen PRS's videos on the announcement of this guitar, or peruse their website, based on the Silver Sky, but sort of honoring what John Mayer did with Grateful Dead and Company on the last few tours they've done. So right from the get-go, you know, we have our body shape that we're used to. Call it a knot fender. But the big changes, we have the Alembic Blaster preamp here. This little screw hole is you can adjust the gain that it's putting out through your signal between an additional 3 and I think 14 dB. What does it do sonically? I tried to be obvious in the video when I'm switching to it. To my ear, it kind of spreads the notes out a little bit. It brings a little more clarity, maybe a little more, I don't know, I call it toothiness sometimes. It's like that mid-range sort of click. Tell me how it translates to you. The neck profile feels pretty much the same between the two. I don't notice any significant difference there. Same locking tuners, same 635 pickups on here, and your 5-way switch. This is a top-mounted, or a surface-mounted bridge. It's based on the tremolo, but it's screwed into the top plate. And then they still put a big brass block on the back, so essentially we have a string-through body here with a brass block. Additionally, we have a brass nut and string retainer bar. What I've read and heard on this is it's all to increase the amount of resonance and vibrations going to the wood of the guitars and seeing how that translates to the tone overall. Maybe it's all hoodoo magic, maybe it makes a difference. Unplugged, this one sounds a little zippier and brighter to me. It could be placebo effect, I could be making myself hear that, but I do think it's going to make a difference when the string's vibrating on metal over, do they use bone or do they use tusk in this? I don't remember. Feel-wise, again, pretty much exactly the same, other than the finish on the body. So I'm a sucker for the Horizon Red. I loved it the second it came out. This is going to be a swamp ash body. It's specifically marketed as a lightweight swamp ash body, which, yeah, it's pretty darn light. I always expect it to be heavier. Maybe I'm wrong in that assumption. I'm sure someone will tell me. And then it's a nitro finish that's actually sunken into the grain, so you can see and feel that wood grain really popping out, which maybe it's not for everybody. I think it's kind of neat. It shows the character of the guitar and makes them each a little bit more individual. Oh, and then finally, the little neck plate on the back says Silver Sky John Mayer model, limited edition, 1 out of 1,000. And there's your battery pack for your preamp booster there. But overall, I mean, it feels like I'm playing a Silver Sky. It makes me think the way I do when I'm playing a Silver Sky. Hence all the quick John Mayer riffs that you hear in this video. Like I said, I didn't get a ton of time with this one before it has to go out the door to its new home, which is great. So I had to put together what I could really quickly. I recorded through a Sir PT15 IR, and I just used Bank 1 and Channel 1 on their IRs there, so nothing complex. I put a little bit of overdrive on later in the track. That was done with the PRS Horsemeat. And then I didn't switch any settings on anything in between guitars, just played what I thought of on this, unplugged it, played what I thought of on that, tried to match it up a little bit, and switched through some of the pickup options. So again, this isn't playing here that's set to like blow your mind. It's just so you can hear a couple differences that these different appointments make on the guitars. So let me know if you have any other questions. Definitely check it out online, see what PRS has to say about it, because they're going to be much more eloquent than I am off the cuff here. And then come check out the shop sometime. We've got a truckload more PRS. Again, we're at the Village Guitarist in Cedar Crest, New Mexico. Check us out on reverb.com. I'll link everything below. Like and subscribe. It helps the little guys out like me quite a bit. And with the turn of the new year, I'm hoping to do a lot more videos where I get to compare things directly to each other. So hope you stick around for that. And I hope to see you at the shop sometime. Take it easy. Bye-bye.